like I said, if I could cut them to 7, I'd do 7. But I think it's 3 or 10. So pardon me, but yeah, I never got around to the point of the last one. I concentrate things. That's like, why would you not? What has to be done is concentrate and get over with. Or not, or at least I don't. You don't know how others roll, so that's how I roll. Why would I not concentrate it and get it over with? If there's a process that has to be completed, or needs to be, or can be completed, or I feel compelled to complete, I'm going to complete it as fast as possible. That's the way I roll. How am I supposed to know how you roll? Why would you assume you know how I roll? That's operate, do things. This is where I'm not trying. I don't know, just because I have foreign subscribers. The handful I have, I'm like, what are people in other countries subscribing to my ass? What the hell's that about? I have no idea. We're doing this stupid, it ain't even Sling Blade. It's like, I don't know, it's a Sling Blade induced voice, I'm not the best, but like, I don't do a bad Sling Blade, but I'm not even doing a Sling Blade. It's a combination of whatever. See, there I go again. But, there's supposed to be no coincidences. Well, I was shown by someone recently, not just the other day, but before we started communicating, actually, how seamless the audio can be, because her videos are so seamless that you can hardly tell the splicing. If you didn't actually see that her body was in a different position, they're so seamless and smooth that it's like, she mentioned she'd taken a class or something I got into. I'm like, and it's like, so I finally, after that, I remember, I hope I complimented her, because like, oh, I can see, and that's why you have a passion. And I was like, yeah, I don't mean to dismiss what you do on YouTube or the internet. It's like, oh, you obviously do it better than most, because like a lot of people don't they might do that well with just film, film, and it used to be film in general, but like this person does it with their actual body movements. Like I said, you can hardly, like, it's so seamless, like it's like you see her body position move, but by her voice you wouldn't necessarily know. So if you weren't looking at her videos and just listen to the audio, you wouldn't necessarily know that was spliced. Stop, pause and start it again at least. You understand? Like, at least pause and start it again. So why that come to mind? Because like anyone's put if you put enough information on the internet, it would take nothing to splice your audio together to misrepresent the living hell out of you. It wouldn't take nothing. The more information, I'm saying how many words you use and or sentences, and I've repeated things, and why that came to me, is that relevant? I don't know, but that came to me. Is that relevant? Who knows? I don't know these things. What's wrong with, if it's sincere, there's nothing dirty about what I just said, so it came to me and I said it. Yes. I don't understand the complexity of what's going on here whatsoever. I just do not get all this neatest complexity that keeps proposed on me. But I know for certain, just from that, and I have one specific video example. It's like, without the video, the audio would be seamless, and I would not assume it was interrupted. It wasn't taken in one take. I could not assume the audio wasn't taken in one take. And so, if she can do that, just think what, people that are trained to that, or they do that, that's their job. And I'm saying about me, get this off. Can we get this off me for a second? So anyone, especially her, could have a whole nother channel of complete misrepresentation. Like, I could have a channel. I'm not going to look for another name, or what I need to take out one L and see if I have a channel elsewhere where I'm completely misrepresented by my own dialogue that's been spliced together. To hell, because I don't show myself much, and look at this. How that would be easy to be spliced. The camera ain't even moving. What would it take? The way I shoot them, I'm duped already. I've been it would take nothing for someone that does this to splice seamless audio together. The picture frame hardly changes. There'd be absolutely no evidence of it whatsoever. Now, would it? No evidence. You have to be paying attention, and who's going to pay attention to the video of my videos? There's no video to pay attention to. It's just, I don't know how to. I would send YouTube audio format if I knew how to. Is there a way to just send YouTube audio format? Make it even easier for them? I'm not saying they're doing that. See, that sounds arrogant. I'm talking about any person, their audio can be taken, and depending on how much has been given to the internet, has been displayed on the internet, retrievable. Once it's there, you know, even Google searches. Has any Google search ever been technically erased? I don't know. It's somewhere, right? So I mean, I'm just making a point. That's why I want to stop doing this immediately. I had no plans of doing anything past that one, but then I like that. I had to turn into 2 videos. It was supposed to be one, just one point. That other whole subject matter wasn't really. I started to talk about this. So the splicing, piecing together of audio is nothing. You just got to eventually say enough words, and if you don't move the picture frame enough, like I don't, it would be no one would assume that it has been spliced. That's a very real reality. I ain't saying they've done it to me. I don't have enough subscribers for that to be relevant. I'm talking about people, you know, that have subscribers that might be a threat to it, and it's, you know, and it's a little whan, you know, and it's, you know. So you understand? I'm talking about those that are, you know, I'm not claiming to be anything. If I was a threat, I wouldn't know it, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. Because it knows it. That's the thing. That's the people picked on. It knows who's a threat to it. That's why it attacks. Okay? And their fears and rattles. Rattle and seizures. I mean, I don't know why we don't call it rattle. That should be in the medical jargon. Rattle. I mean, bottom line, you rattle somebody. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to like. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I finally realized like when I need to blow my brains out, why like the whole day I got to blow my brains out was I was told it was like impulses just constantly hit your brain. It ain't about dying. It's about blowing your brains out. Dying is different. Suicide's different. Blowing your brains out is like my brain. It's got, you know, it's got to go. You know, blowing your brains out is you blow. I mean, no, that's why you're blowing my brains out. Please, it's got to stop. Not rocket science, but understand, guys. The more information you put on the internet, your audio can be seamlessly spliced if you don't move the video enough, or even if you do. I'm just since we splice our video anyways. That's all I'm trying to say. I guess, you know, if you don't show your lips, if you don't show your lips, then your audio can easily be spliced together no matter what. And I never show my lips now, do I? Okay. I'm ready to stop doing it. If I don't think of further example, what I'm saying is, yes, goodbye, YouTube. But it won't be, because unless I need other examples of isolation by mind control or DNA hijack. So who cares what psychotropic warfare on us, and I might have examples of it. I don't need to put anything else on here. Don't need to put a single thing else on here. Till I get more examples and not repeat them, I don't need to. And because it's coming very soon, I don't have many more specifics that are going to be relevant. So I'm hoping this is goodbye, YouTube. But I'll be saying goodbye to you very soon. You know, it was, you know, it was extremely frustrating. I never wanted to do this, and I can't wait till it ends.